The Alliance's war room buzzed with activity as the newly acquired intelligence from Elara's infiltration was analyzed. The urgency of the situation was palpable. The Syndicate's development of a powerful cyber weapon had the potential to disrupt global systems on an unprecedented scale. The team's immediate focus was on understanding the weapon's capabilities and devising a plan to counteract its effects. Elara, exhausted but resolute, sat at the head of the conference table. She reviewed her notes, trying to piece together the fragmented information from the meeting. The weapon, codenamed Aether, was described as a sophisticated cyber tool capable of bypassing even the most secure defenses. Its ability to penetrate encrypted networks and cause systemic failures made it a formidable threat. The Alliance's lead cyber analyst, Dr. Sofia Ramirez, took center stage. Dr. Ramirez was renowned for her expertise in cyber defense and was instrumental in formulating strategies to combat emerging threats. She addressed the team, outlining the preliminary findings from the intelligence. From the details we've gathered, Aether is designed to exploit vulnerabilities in network security protocols, Dr. Ramirez explained. It operates by deploying a series of highly advanced algorithms that can infiltrate systems undetected. Once inside, it can manipulate data, disable security features, and cause widespread disruption. Elara nodded, absorbing the information. Do we have any insights into its deployment method? How is it activated and distributed? Dr. Ramirez continued. The weapon seems to be delivered through a series of covert channels. It's likely that the Syndicate will deploy it via compromised systems or through insider access. Our goal is to identify these vulnerabilities and develop countermeasures before Aether can be used. The room fell silent as the gravity of the situation sank in. The Alliance had faced many challenges, but this was a new level of threat. The prospect of Aether being unleashed on critical infrastructure raised concerns about national security, economic stability, and public safety. Elara knew that time was of the essence. The Syndicate was likely already planning their next move, and the Alliance needed to act quickly to stay ahead. She turned to her team and began coordinating efforts to address the immediate threats and strategize long-term solutions. First, we need to identify potential targets, Elara said. We should focus on critical infrastructure systems that are most vulnerable to this kind of attack. Energy grids, financial networks, and communication systems are high-priority targets. The team worked tirelessly, analyzing network data and identifying potential weak points. They used advanced cybersecurity tools to scan for vulnerabilities and simulate potential attack scenarios. Each member of the team played a crucial role in fortifying defenses and preparing for possible breaches. Meanwhile, Elara reached out to their allies in the global cybersecurity community, seeking additional expertise and resources. The threat posed by Aether was too significant for any one organization to handle alone. A coordinated international effort was essential to combating the Syndicate's plans and protecting global systems. The Alliance's Cybersecurity Task Force, in collaboration with international partners, began a comprehensive assessment of critical infrastructure. They deployed advanced threat detection systems and implemented additional layers of security to safeguard against potential attacks. The effort was monumental, involving teams of experts working around the clock to fortify defenses and mitigate risks. As the days passed, the Alliance made significant progress in strengthening their cybersecurity measures. They developed and deployed countermeasures designed to detect and neutralize Aether's potential impact. Additionally, they created contingency plans to respond quickly in the event of an attack. Despite these efforts, the Syndicate remained a constant threat. Their operatives continued to work behind the scenes, seeking ways to exploit vulnerabilities and achieve their objectives. The Alliance had to stay vigilant and proactive, anticipating the Syndicate's moves and countering their strategies. In the midst of these preparations, Elara received a critical update from one of her informants. A reliable source had reported a suspicious increase in activity within a specific sector of the Syndicate's operations. The source suggested that the Syndicate was preparing to deploy Aether imminently. Elara convened an emergency meeting with her team to discuss the new information. "We have reason to believe that Aether's deployment is imminent," she said. "We need to take immediate action to prevent this attack and protect our infrastructure." The team sprang into action, focusing on the identified sector and working to intercept any potential threats. They monitored network traffic, analyzed data patterns, and implemented additional security measures to thwart the Syndicate's plans. The pressure was intense, but the team remained resolute in their mission. As the deadline approached, the Alliance's efforts reached a critical juncture. The team faced a series of challenges, including persistent attacks on their own systems and attempts by the Syndicate to bypass their defenses. Despite these obstacles, the Alliance's dedication and expertise allowed them to stay one step ahead. In a dramatic climax, the Alliance successfully thwarted the Syndicate's attempt to deploy Aether. The cyber weapon was intercepted and neutralized before it could cause any damage. The team's swift and decisive actions prevented a potential disaster and safeguarded critical infrastructure from harm. As the immediate threat was contained, Elara and her team took a moment to reflect on their achievements. The battle against the Syndicate was far from over, but their successful defense against Aether was a testament to their resilience and expertise. The Alliance's efforts had not only protected global systems, but had also demonstrated their commitment to countering emerging threats. The chapter concluded with a sense of accomplishment and determination. The Alliance had faced a formidable challenge and emerged victorious. However, the fight against the Syndicate continued, and Elara and her team remained prepared for whatever challenges lay ahead. Their mission to safeguard global systems and protect against future threats was far from complete, and they were ready to confront the next phase of their ongoing struggle.